Hey guys, I wanted to do an overview today of the two expansions, either promo expansions or if you back the Kickstarter, they came with in the box. The two promo expansions for Tiny Epic Galaxies and Beyond the Black, the super weapons and satellites, and the drone factory. So, when you're setting up the game for the drone factory, each player is going to have 4 drones. So, I'm setting up for a 2-player game, so it's a total of 8 drones. And then for the satellites and super weapons, you're going to have a deck of 6 cards. You're going to shuffle them up, and then you're going to place one face up. Let me do that right now. There we go. Okay. Like so. And now on your Empire mat, you see right here, there you go, on the 5, the 6, and the 7, you're going to place these little satellites. Now, every time that you upgrade your Empire, let's see, on the first time you upgrade it, you're going to gain a satellite, and then, like I said, on the 6, and then finally on your last one, on the 7, you're going to have a total of 3 satellites that you're going to be able to unlock. Every time you gain a satellite, you're going to place it on an unoccupied planet. So in this example, I could either put it on the first planet or on this last planet. I'll go ahead and put it on this last planet. Now, when you place it on a planet, it becomes a race for everyone to get that satellite. So let's say this ship wasn't here and it was right here, and I advanced it all the way to the end of the track. I go ahead, get that card, and I get back my satellite. So put that there. And put that there. Okay. Now, anytime on my turn with this little satellite, what I can do is I could place it on the super weapon, on the surface of the super weapon. No ships can go on the surface of a super weapon, only satellites. And when you place a satellite on the surface of a super weapon, you get to activate its ability. For example, this one is steal 2 resources from another player. Okay, so I get to do that. These are some pretty mean cards. Let me go through them for you. See, this one, capture 1 enemy's surface landed ship. Hold on this weapon. I don't know if that's grammar is correct. To escape, must discard 2 move ships on his or her turn. So effectively, you're going to capture your opponent's ship, place it right there, and then they're going to have to spend 2 move ships on their turn. That's pretty nasty. That could slow them down. Acquire 3 resources of your choice. That's pretty powerful. Advance the ship +2 may be used out of turn. And perform any 2 actions. And regress all ships by -2. So, there's no clarifications. So, and both of these expansions can technically be used solo. There's nothing that says in either rulebooks that say that you can't. I would just assume that you would only have access to the super weapon and to a drone. So now let me explain what this track is. Now say there's a couple of satellites on here, both you and your opponent have used them, and you want to get a new one, or you're getting tired of your opponent using that against you. You can use a move ship action to place it on this track. And once you do that, you can then begin to use the advanced economy or advanced diplomacy actions to move it up the track. Once you finish this, what's going to happen is you're going to, for every satellite that was on the surface of the super weapon when you destroyed it, you're going to gain energy, and then you're effectively destroying it. So the satellites that were on the surface get removed from play, they don't return, and then you're going to place this face down, place it under your mat, and you gain 2 victory points at that point. So that's the super weapons. Now for the drones, it's much simpler. What you're going to do is once you've hired a pilot, say I got this pilot right here, and okay, so place that right there. What you're going to do on your turn, you can use any 2 die faces to acquire a drone. So let's say I just use these 2. I acquire 1 drone, and what you're going to do is you're going to place it right here. And what all that drone does is that it's going to give you a victory point at the end of the game, and then it doubles the value of the badges on that pilot. So say this was the only pilot that I had towards the end of the game. Instead of having just the 1 gray badge, I'll effectively have 2 gray badges. So that's just another way to make sure that you have the most badges at the end of the game. And then that's pretty much it. If you want to replace a pilot, let's say with this one, the drone just goes on top of this one. So if it was on this one, you get this pilot instead, just goes right here. Pretty simple. And that's basically it. Those are the 2 promos. Like you said, if you get the deluxe version, quote unquote, these will be in the box. Or if you have the retail version, you could just get them through the Board Game Geek store, and they pretty much have them in stock. But alright guys, just wanted to go over that with you. And of course, please, any questions, leave them down in the comments. And please subscribe. And of course, alright, bye guys.